Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the whole world. The Wunya Sigaro near Stars for GH. Ahana mi wo, ahana di juma, ahana yebi bia. Wunya Sigaro, and I'm more Stars for GH. And I'm this adjuma di ebre obi bia na sports mu yam sports e papa na deba. And you say bia make kamfo na mu no kura wan waka. Esa say ye ka bibia pepepe, ye fa bibia nsie. After all, at the end of the day, ye na obi apayro so na obi abeka say abetin nsiensa ene ano aka asa foforo bia. Na mu no and then when you video ya no bomo dia no share video na mami pushima nko na face won subscribe so na bomo dia no subscribe mami na opia ma fofo na fofo so dia ma fofo na fofo dia ma fofo ye nyina timi move for ani ekọ enim say wo amwa yentimi ekọ enim wo mbo a na betimi me ekọ enim nti sanete tie na wo so aka cha ma fofo so mo so metie sports e wo ha sei na afa ye nyina move forward and then ebedi nkomo pa ye sports ade bia ye di nkomo ya every Sunday bia no and I'm the side media ebro the hours of 2 to 3 1 hour pe me ye no America memuntino American Eastern Time and I'm yes programming American Eastern Time and I'm yes programming me ye no 2 American Eastern Time to 3 American Eastern Time no sorry so ti pa cha bia obia no kro bia oso bia no na dey calculate America time no na afi won so timi abaso bi na so be join na si won so be kire wadwen na program ye so me say wo ba so a na wo team so a na o pass o comment no e wo sa comment section ya say so na me che no wo pass o comment o sa comment section ya na me so metimi dey at screen no so ana say makenkan na amafo so tie bi so many times no program bi ya mo send comments no bre me eye ni na me fa mo adwen me fa mo advice am de ma me eno ma mo ka e fa ho nyina disagreement nyina no mo de ba me tie ni nyina me kenkan ni nyina na me de fa ho adwen e de program the next time nti na no so hia bine mom no ka de ba na me program say na esa say live show nti no kan de wo de ba na ki nyina abonwa kan ni nyina for maba na de ko anim I will appreciate the match if you do it that way anyway Stars for GH Wunya Sigaro ni hana me wo hana me di me juma bo mo de na subscribe na push button no na fe so say wo subscribe so na no like am me like no so hunya pa sa thumbs up no bo mo de na like no ka ho wo subscribe no na like it na fe so share e ma afoforo na afoforo so nya bi ne yetimi akọ anim ene ko e bedi no ye be sase e free ye Black Stars hanam de be shese free shese free e ho nkomo de bedi ne mo before bedi nkomo no mi nko ni say ye nko amana de kakra na me fa news bi wo ho e fa ntudwa isa say enne dey na ye fen say leagues e wo Europe nyina abana wiye na Argentina we because we can Europe asem because ho any nkofo no bi na dey esi akan say we nim say Ghana a place ni pi ho no ombobo the star boy Kudus ho no wo Cameroon ho no wo we hear I Thomas Partey ho no wo Jordan Ayew ho no wo say I mean the place no dey do na omo ho esin baby bia enunti no say Europe ni uko Spain so bi ho uko fence Bundesliga so e bi ho on the channel we call a Ligue 1 which is the French league so be ho the players na scatter all across Europe and it any omo Black Stars so most of them no I want to see o makan nti na say kan so some kakra ti say na leagues ni na aba na wiye na leagues ni na aba na wiye England for abomu de wie ene all the games ni na aba so on the channel say omo 20 games in the league 20 teams league and omo every year dia na ene 10 games ni na aba so omo bowie the same no ka say Liverpool for etimi afakuru no akuta omunya 84 points last season Arsenal it was second this season it was second last season Arsenal fought also second quarter 3 times in a row 2 against Man City and 1 against Liverpool. Now this season, you know, not everybody to say Arsenal, that's the Arsenal year. Because the additions and players are no more coming from the previous last season. Because last season say Omulutu, league, you know, by just 2 points. 2 points against Man City. Man City only 2 points. Now the players are no more, any quality no more, any additions are almost like they coming to this year now. Now more to improve some sessions be any believe say competing for crew and but this is, you know, injuries upon injuries, and I say Arsenal for friends, chances are competing their winning Premier League, you know, this season. Now Liverpool, no, being so lucky, no, they didn't injuries be aka say be asa. One place na na Jurgen Klopp eja to ho no. and slot by obe build upon it. And because of building up any players being on the back improve on the players na ho na no na ebinum ebo omo mo omo ho din na say 100%. We push omo amomo timi do 90 to 100% no. Nti enu nti na happen so more injuries kese bia omo team no. Nti they were able to rotate, and that is why they won the league. The America to win any league, Krano, with team no should have a very good bench, because say a substitute bench and is stronger, you can never win the league. So because players now no, they should be as equal as the players at starting 11. No. So they be so be proud. I want for me to be shame no more. Here comes the case, Arsenal case, no. Now all the top players in the April 21 injuries to team now Krampono with team now kasa 30 something players now ultimate injuries 21 another make 21 and 21 say one at a time, no 21 players a pro, but 21 injuries on me a bit because of 3 months, maybe 1 month, maybe so call the rest of the season. Say in course of the season only 21 serious injuries now say first team players, and I didn't at all. Until there is every game you home bench one from one academy and no go also more. See Liverpool there carry to them, they were able to manage their hours, and the players put more effort, and they were able to finish, and then Oma winning crew and that. They say don't mean that say you know my idea more than because there will be a more chance. Now you can league now come it was between Arsenal and Man City, a game coming to this season, but Liverpool being quiet, you know, they came from behind and then they have won the league. Inti omo ya de ti say ebo mo baso. Inti Samson na say what they call ene sa league no English Premier League no Arsenal so 74 points. Now Liverpool nya 84, until 10 points difference this time. So we last season now Arsenal lost the league by only 2 points. This time by 10 points. So who the match no say injuries there a hard winning. Entimi ma wutimi nya maximum points because over Liverpool omo winning 20 games. Arsenal so are winning 20 games. Oh na match omo winning pepe. But here is the case that Arsenal draw more games. Omo nyina so lose the same games. Omo nyina will be lose 4 games. Arsenal lose 4 games. Liverpool lost 4 games. But Liverpool winning 10 more games, and Arsenal also draw 10 more games. That's the difference. I want the picture now. Winning, yes, the same amount of games 2020, but draws, Arsenal drew about like only God knows. Almost draw and that's why that's the difference. And Liverpool for a winning league, but everything is good. BBI and Arsenal this second and Man City so it also means and now Arsenal England this season almost 5 teams in the Beckham Champions League. Normally 4 we are top 4 now 5th and 6th echo Europa League. Now 7th echo Conference League, but this time around FIFA UEFA for Emma Arsenal one more slot because on one Monday league and a Champions League and a different system so and more creative, and because of that Emma England for an advantage into England have 5 spots, but Tottenham Hotspur now on 2017 the league of 2017 and now say lose Tottenham Hotspur lose 21 games more than games at Arsenal winning here, more than games at Liverpool winning here this season. They've lost more than Arsenal and Liverpool in their games. Obia winning here 2020, almost lose 21 games, and yet it says winning Europa League against Manchester United last week. Last Wednesday they played, and Europa League finals. Na Tottenham for not to me. I win by long goal and Momo win and because of that, almost over Champions League, automatic. While by winning Europa League, the UEFA for say when win you promote you into Champions League. Until they have nothing to do with England for the almost top 5. But we UEFA for no ankasa omomra nti wa ba woni Champions League no se wo wi kra wo league mu a wa wo league no so wo wi na wo win Champions League na you go to Champions League the following season no and Europa League no so no wa ba win no so say relegate you kra ha because you say wo win crew and trophy no you come back you promote you into the friend saying Europa League sana den tie nti Man City total 3 and Chelsea abom money ne pa almost abetoso 4 and number 5 no akwa Newcastle almost to total 5 number 6 no ekwa yeah it is top 5 no up to Newcastle no the Champions League next year from the EPL and number 6 no the friends Aston Villa they were not lucky and the Aston Villa no so omobeko Europa League you know say Europa League no so no we share in the history now coach oya dear your friends say Unai Emery very good on waje European League as a coach than anybody or Sevilla or the J or call say Villarreal or the J so we show more all Spain no waje Salcru and you know our experience room for some reason Arsenal and Kwana before ya the co-finals against Chelsea or Baku went to but maybe more chance I'll make my winning this time because okay format now this time no you did both Champions League and the Europa League now difference room now mountain here say the here first no near ball group stages also first no now a Champions League ball group by group until 4 teams number more one group another 4 teams or one group until the top 2 no now mokusia second round now pe mo quarter finals na mo semi finals na Marco finals na etie but this year no format of the buy was different omo the teams ni na bom straight teams ni na mo qualify ni na mo bo enti no out of any group stages be anti the same this mo na mo bo na etusu teams ema mo enti no ebi Arsenal na meet Atalanta na bo one no if you committee event saying the next match no the one is a group no now as answer committee ABI PSG na bo na the next match only PSG na bo the next match na the Sporting CP sana almost share no but the same into what better first second third fourth all the way say 36 teams are all the way to 36 sana the NC so and Arsenal better so say in the league format no time is a news say you we na Arsenal so number 3 because remember now Liverpool na the first Liverpool in the first and Arsenal was number 2 as well. Arsenal better 2 and PSG better number 3 and see sana na sister city and now top you know top 4 no na say omo automatic into the first quarter final sana mo no and the following you know the another you know so into quarter sana almost share bibisa until more playoffs nam the over quarter finals no that is how almost say no man until you know top 4 no automatic na 4 to 8 you know now almost so abo playoffs only 8 to 16 no more playoffs so more playoffs no winners no na be kan wo no mo sia o quarter finals no flow no mo semi finals that's how this season no until we share first na Champions League no sister na ebo no so one want me unqualified group no anko into the second round no na ya drop them into the Europa League enti ho no most of the big teams ni bi ebi na Atletico Madrid want me unqualified the group na Arsenal want qualified the group mo na omo drop into the Europa League no sa na identity enti de bia no I don't know they no bo say we wie Champions League no first group no into the second round no wa want me unqualified no drop into the Europa League second round actually see moving group no krampo na am cause second round na knockout stages na who want me advance into the quarterfinals no now drop into the Europa League now it means big teams e be na say Bayern Munich no compete more Europa be na say Barcelona no compete more Europa so it now heading for you to win but this time around no the Europa League no enso akwa dey say the Champions League no the Champions League no system of this year no nobody had a chance so when to me more winning league na mo buy na mo Champions League no so lose we lose ukofi we need Europa League there to go. Sansana Europa League no so no. Omo da 6 omo group mu omo league mu no. Enga say wa da 6 na woko. Ti obi onzo a ebia La Liga got so number 5 in the beko. Nti omo nye the best. Nti omo I don't know omo so born the same format video. Nti omo wa say I don't know they do second round no and as a quarter finals no na teams e omo nyina no any teams are heavyweight. Nti the man Tottenham any Manchester United team go pay ho no. Na Tottenham any Manchester United performance here omo yi na di e wo league mu ya omo da 16 and 17 omo nyina lose Tottenham lose 21 games ama Man United so lose 19 games there kan den enka ama omo timi du atimi akobo Europa League Championship so so na buy so the teams na wonya no mo nya de na wo hwe Tottenham press a good pack no so na hwe even omo mo de no na hwe Man United so plays a good pack no so even though almost collective no money there no but quality no is there almost may destroy anything be in the Europa League until that's and happen here e moment ko pie mu e wo finals a ma Tottenham team share one goal mo win here until you know Emery it's not that bad because you're number 6 Aston Villa maybe this is good for you to win the Europa League again because now Aston Villa will win the Europa League for the first time so the Tottenham almost winning the Europa League for the first time no until also a bit more happen. Why not? Because Aston Villa caught Europa League here. I believe said they'll be one of the biggest teams because this year no catch Champions League. You know, they went all the way into the quarterfinals. And the PSG, the quality, how almost bought Champions League. Every the number 2 as a number 1 on the new system. No, see, when it comes to Europe now, you know, Emery no coach no or yeah there. Europa League. Now Nottingham Forest this season almost shocking go for EPL at some point kan that league no so and ba second you know omo abomu modern e wo league no more but I was a experience can to eba end you know omo e follow e ma Chelsea no ne Newcastle no etimi asan omo that's how it is and Man City no at some point you know Man City kwa me omo kra but you know experience counts and American quality of players teams in our one Man City quality of one even though man this season you know on born this season they nyakra compared to the previous seasons you know but quality you know is undeniable anyway would mean they can destroy you and so this is why Man City if you were no more almost 13 games and yet they are able to 13 games so what was also number 3 or EPL so Nottingham Forest my idea Europe at least Conference League which is not bad at all you know we can say Chelsea Conference League finals Wednesday ebe na Betis of Spain finals no Chelsea media almost why idea so na me share no enti edi a trophy is a trophy because na am for busa say Tottenham season no compared to Arsenal season no which one is better but you see say we a trophy person there you think say Tottenham because waji Europa League into waji trophy was something to hold for but performance within the league you know shambolic is one of the worst but we Arsenal so they didn't win any trophy but they were second on the league you know the whole there with the calculate there now but maybe I will take Arsenal there than Tottenham there because I cannot lose 21 games. I cannot, my head will never be there. 21 games I will lose in the season there. No. And then I will take the Arsenal then I will another second or lose only 4 games. I'll be happy. Or about draws more, but I will take that one. Far better than Tottenham. But at the same time, no, when you on paper, no there. Now you being real, yeah. Almost you know, we don't say far better because I've done winning trophy. And as I saw promoted into the Champions League. You know, once the teams the league will be absolutely. Until you almost say promotion to the Champions League there. Now I was successful somehow, some way, somehow. And no coach so almost happen. And also I'm another the Kakana or one day. Now I feel so we go more La Liga so you name Spain so Barcelona for Cup no and Real Madrid also second. and Atletico de Madrid it also 3 and Atletico de Bilbao Inaki Williams Nico Williams omo team no almost qualify for Champions League because almost also number 4 by now on last match they have to win the last match because so many team they don't want I'm say just 2 points they need to win today's game but today's game is very difficult because they are playing against Barcelona even though Barcelona winning league crowded but sometimes they play for pride but Bilbao they're playing to cement their place in the top 4 and they are very competitive very very competitive on the channel and this is where and also SCTA and I call Bundesliga so Germany so also no Bayern Munich so aji kruwa no say the na amapopi if it happen no something happen am a Hurricane for the first time no aji kruwa ade kuta nti ono so etimi aji a trophy for the career no the first trophy awaji ni which is not bad because England now obono omutimi ni kruwa bi ada nti no wabo England na hu Hurricane atene kan na homode wo tu aji kruwa bi and the team Lobos na Tottenham so no mutimi ni hwe on the channel ba ko Germany ko pi mo Bayern Munich no wetimi aji kruwa e de akuta nti ono so no waya de uko France so PSG nti na me say mo jesi no PSG I'm going to support them to beat Inter because the reason why they may say PSG no show that me team when by in France there so cause I'm choose team be I'm support their PSG but in Europe at large there then I will take Arsenal. That's my team. But the point is say, Mama Kasa and say, PSG, Omunye Champions League be that, right? Until I'm willing to win it because we are Tottenham no more winning Europa League be that. Oma win it, and Chelsea, any repetis, only in your Conference League no more win be that. So the more win it will be the first time, and say Champions League also find us and also no. Inter for winning be so many times and then Mourinho no near there nti say PSG so win here almost be the first time also winning be and I think say that would be the best nti if I'm for no clan that's why I'm supporting them that's why I'm wearing the jersey that's where I'm putting my everything behind them me den susu nyina na bibia ka omochi say omotimi MBT Inter no money cap no after all omo the team say Arsenal nti I want to make sure say the best beat the best. That's how I would say. So the channel. Because now me feel say Omobo Champions League I always say it will come between at the end of the day, it will come between Arsenal and Barcelona at the finals. Titama Inter share Barcelona happen and say no. Arsenal is not gonna make it to the finals because say not make a question, I'm fat. Because I always thought say it was going to be Barcelona against Arsenal. And 2016 so I replay and beba nti time Inter share omo no why na me give them say no Arsenal is not going to win this omo win kura na they cannot it won't be perfect on me say no nti na me say definitely no PSG will be there PSG did a good job winning both legs because Arsenal is difficult to beat them both here almost share Real Madrid both legs in home and away to lose against PSG home and away now just say yes this is a team they believe say if they are focused no must stay on point no must stay on format they should be able to na injuries beyond how much they are 31st of this month the Saturday ebe nyakopon ya domo omutima je kruwa no e de akọ France for the first time na aye perfect sana de na mepe no nti amano nso nyina haram de babisi na afi ye beko ye blaster nsensem so ne eho ensem Ghana football de aka ho nsem abre ene se de mpanyifo no bi si di abro ene the way a omo hihye no ma enyiye ene mo se nyina anya papa nso omo sori a no de tu omo so omo ya de na Ked Okraku the chairman the president of the Ghana Football Association is ya babonte ebe ka se nkofo kan na ho nsem se ase onye hwe bayen hwe no ma waye ni hu ade bi a waye Ghana wa ono believe say waye ade say was grassroots football they be am bi anoka we started from the grassroots football na Ghana na way Your teams junior teams in Nigeria. So grassroots football no I can coast football no I can na you enjoy before no. And now can want some there let us know because any you on them channel because you don't get even coach sending city. They play the film by and they play in the free coast the honor ever. We don't see it. And you are boasting say you are building Ghana football through the saying a juvenile any grassroots football and our day basso into Yemo Basso. For what? Me, I don't see anything like that. Maybe I'm Ghana for Nusanga and at the end of the day, so okay. I'm up for every can once a more. Say the better than I saw what 1 week penny will be a review. No one no as our castle for the this is how Yeko in the football no into being Cosueno. It's a young say no be man so they are called Europe. There will be a manner of woman near and near Pomocho, some social nationality, and a decade blaster and a column Hosnodway, a social bomb blaster, and a more my life momo. Now, so you dear. Play a good Ghana bontenso. A second one. And cram bobo. Talent a good one. Timmy who is a bit informal into schools here near Ghana near baby. Interco, your quab football. Edimuye emeke tu ni bibia ka ho na emom football ye jeche de ho no enka a regional basis ubetime nya players ani eboni nyina anti academics no was a revival no academics no ho do mom ko secondary school no ene school system no whatever secondary schools dey na omoto bo mo de enye necessary say also mo ba ebebo league kotoko ana has asala mo nya kwan akoblasa because system no mo share no first no na we school I say we share there na wunti mi ko bo ball into no mo ball into schools na near omam modu omo into the academics ona me cheno e ho no krampo no na epino esa ball black meteors enti say black meteors level because they be kura ko Olympic games na there enti ho akura no promotion into the events and the black star setup say na ya adade num nyina so ona me cheno near place p fio ochenum near there. This is how Ghana benefited from this kind of players. But you know, more journey in the school look at the move for school for the no cry and find judgment. We are better like I said grassroots football. Grassroots football no one if I mean I don't see it that way. But the Unity Cup now ball England no. Everybody so started this week. And then as a matter of fact the next Sunday yana almost I say but Ghana they more ball but say four nations ti Trinidad ne Jamaica and Ghana and Nigeria sana de na kwakwe nti we be starting there and I say the opening ceremony I don't know how they're going to do it but I know say the event no is starting today but Ghana for no ekopie mu enura Ghana contingent na nkasa ekopie mu nura na de won woman say Ghana no won ko competition no and as a tournament awokobo no want to be Ghana ntimi file you player call up somebody ntimi file listen beto ase Nigeria dom de aba Jamaica dom de aba Trinidad and Tobago dom de aba Ghana for ntimi for de aba look Nigeria players ni nyina from nyina with the exception of Osimhen the reason why Victor Osimhen onka ho no enye bibi entia the fact say ono no Turkish football no be weird the following week entia ne di no fa na nka ho but I believe say no krampo no say omu wie next na ewie a I think say no wie because say na say four nations am say bo 2 games each name some dey wie I think say that's how it's going to and for three games be na some bobo na on the na abewie enti on yi onu refilm no but Ghana no omu ntimi mfa links no emma abonten squad links omu ntimi mfa uno ikonta sigide omu nyina ni say players no total players na omo blasa dada ni mo no ombobo Europe no omo reject call-ups no omo reject omo so omo because omo hu faso bi a so omo kobo omo bo league English Premier League any Carabao Cup Champions League no ma dey Thomas Partey no omo bo games wey every coach is complaining say a schedule no too tight and my players no tina wana hamstring injury be wana a crucial ligament na a will be out for the season be wana a knee injury a does ankle injury, groin injury, she said everywhere, thigh injury, she said head injury in album. She said because games are just too much for these players. Oh, now Saturday league in Abana, I'm going to holidays because NCB clubs, no, I'm going to start preseason. They will change clubs until they want to sign them early so they can take them onto the tour. So let me tell you, the holiday I can't. I'm going to who's have a first place. They will go baby some tournament. Oh, let me tell you, the players, you know, top 4 players here. I'm going to say, I'm going to from Mama. And because of that, I'm going to squad the cinema because I'm going to replacement and go for. I feel I'm going to do London. So I feel I'm going to replace. I'm not going to replace. A place. And send them to the squad and listen. I bet for. And see, we don't consider somebody about someone from my day. I don't know yet, but before I'm going to check it. No more for squad listen my. So be a who listen be an here say, but they be a the official one about there. I don't know. But Ghana, at the same time, no. Contingent, you know, corner. Or Ghana study history, you. Yeah. But you can history, it could be good history, it could be bad history, but me find say in some history be na omu creating. Because here is a contingent, moko for Ghana hayao to England, ekobo tournament week a cray. Now airport, now a luggage are. And your players who. I'm not talking about players. I'm talking players in the club with one bag. Mupulu, Ididio Mochi, mo dragging on backpack and Omodico. Na Omo Mudia, you know, technical men. Low gauges are more load your good a year so I treat the chrono. Yes, again. And you say, like the answer on the weight limit. Tisa, and no more packet goose will be any situation say more do. There's a Ghana buying and there's a chair SS waiting now so cars account. We had the more my Ghana. And see, no quiet auntie, one bag to do what had here. But I didn't quite say now because I Orlando. 4 nation tournaments now will call short stay. No, Tade send Kwan now because oh, I into send luggages, bag luggage upon luggage upon luggage. That's a good one to make us say you. Every 70 million posts as coming a video no hatch them. So, because Omono, me no ending community mean to me and go and for video known to her just because I may need permit. In Kenisa, Kalakami each them. Awesome. You know, everything be a Ghana there. You create unnecessary stuff. It could be Joe I'm just say. See, almost study new history in Ghana. In Sana Mekano. Because me who be that. Say a technical manner. Muka a team who traveling. Mumo luggages no crowd also say players and Munukra. The whole players combined crown. Luggages is going to say. And this is a no in the Kutas and go for it. Modeko. Now if we are the papa. We are the Bobra. We any the boo mine. Oh my God, we hear no be. Okay, and see, right now, players are more no. Omama president omama collapse no neso munye they making squad listen no mutu farm abontin because e be so but president there omo prebi no omo ko resistance no na dey hu omo nyina Benjamin sorry goalkeeper hu omo nyina so omo nyina eko omo nam airport omo ko fa Istanbul Turkey omo transit omo ko pio Heathrow airport nyina we've seen them and you know we can say for sure say omo ko but there are some players there local players you know Nanka omuye 7 na kondo mo kan but 3 ibi aka Ghana Emmanuel Aban onu no ekamu Ghana ho na Amankona enso ekamu Ghana ho na certain other players so ekamu Ghana ho no na amafo say ya drop omo enye drop omo sakofo no call up na omo frɛ omo do mo kan ho as a plan B I to say omo kan ho say certain players be am and I say injury because na league no and then go people e be no so say injuries be na omo afro omo do beka ho enti one player akra omo de no enura na omo man fly e ko di omo chi omo tuko no na e ba say one player bi epra enti because of that no kwampoku of Asante Kotoko no o Kotoko camp and omo de ko fa no omo nyina wo visa ne bibia omo ticket ne bibia na ready enti what they have to do is say they will fly them to London and to play. The Kwampuku say no, he was able to go yesterday just because of the fact say they needed him. The Omo Kwampuku from Kotoko and Nakoko PM was here. Replace one player on one team make it. Tisana de no me no nti say what say bia sa players 3 they drop omo team ko ya enye say bia omo seda ana say bopayo say omo for monko na emu no omo from as a backup sana den ko nti no say ko bam na so omo ya chance there they will go na no nche say bia okobompa ya say obi mpra na yemfre no manko but me dey kakan they can succession so for so many times you can say the side players it ain't more one say top players Omarudo remember Mudi in the second Omarudo from the tournament as you say you can say Kagana this is opportunity for the Black Galaxies, you know. I'm more Ghana hono. Galaxy because Black Galaxies are. I'm talking about the local blasters now. And what Ghana hono dano. I'm more a wafu zombie no Manchester Adena omubon sankofono. They are already there. It's already established. Only Ghanaian players are omobon local blasters, which is equal to the senior national side, the blasters. Because we need blasters. The Black Galaxy is equal as blasters. This is only local based players. And other team here we blasters and also foreign based players. Eti according to say they are all blaster players. So let me tell you. Eti say in this case, you know, I'm so surprised. 100%. Say you can't yesenka omuma sa guys in kobo. Came from Mumunko, near blaster players no ento for now. And I also say Yenfa side local players no at some of the 25 teams man team there kwa. For 11 of the local blasters, nafa 13 of foreign based players na from one omunye bi more than. Because the players be wa Ghana blasters from mutem biya omoba. Bomu nekro kiki border. The Bisuba Mobi crowd with they play from the bench. So your place be your home bomb be more. On a mission. And so your friend blaster be from account. Tisango for now, any new players on market team no. Almost doesn't get them emerging with the local the Black Galaxy. No get more chance, no many. Almost so eco be. Nankasa Black Galaxy, almost no chance, no money is supposed to be. Almost call Nigeria for combo. No money. Jamaica enkobo omunko nomini Trinidad and Tobago enkobo ewo nga motinso no musu nya exposure ni bi no musu nya experience ni bi na no part of football development by itself. So Ghana entie omayen sa esan say omu believe say omu there they have to go there with a friend saying a blaster until omu emli nyina no is to play for blaster yankotin so adechi yankotin now obizo tio onu a school member no sorry ko bi na no a also no de a blaster no is obi ko busa no say identity na for local based players ni bi on bi no bi ade pa na won for mon ka blaster no or say blaster will always be about foreign based players. You see ade on my planet no see they don't care about the local based players. See say how can the international to develop Ghana football? Because now getting now, on no problem, on no PM of Bucheda. And Krana is some academy, then I go New Zealand. Oh, Norway. Now, on my I said, Kudus no son of you. Kudus no more team be our Ghana hotel. Omono na my academy. Sa near the Munina Abunum, near the Munina Akupium. Oh, your friend saying. Northern because academy right to dream academy no salary right to dream academy idea we are no Ghana is very good or tapu young talent now groom omo no do moko no ko sika what I say nti ono na adwuma we no the business on so no nti ono nya ho faso but faso be na Ghana ye nya fi sankofo no me question no e faso be na ye nya fi omo the first one say you say omako pay mo hwe no na omega na fonti call up buy and yakofo form nti ye say the omo no right to dream academy no Ghana ho na ono ye nti omo hwe sa model no so no also find the same thing Ghana FA and a sports ministry no mo doing for the same model na go for area almost successful enyam kudus enyam we say boy o because Samuel Dingra o mo nyina fi ho ti say corporate way am na successful I'm Ghana FA no any sports ministry no mo tin wona mo ntimi enye the same similar thing na mo so mo tin from gumu press na mo so mo push sa press no kran so nko amana ni bi na engineer money kra emma FA no any sports ministry ni na kra by themselves we dey laziness now no mo tio no mo pese obi koye no mo on fetchiri that's how Ghana ni so that almost see with about tie or the Ghanaians they have to play for Ghana whether you like it or not until no more matches here na watun safre no oboma blasa oboma ayipe Western pe watun safre no oboma blasa mo Barcelona pe watun safre no oboma blasa yeah that way ya here MY look at a player players too ele ko be Barcelona oh le Messiah ono sa omu unity you know sa you know Isa eni oduro ulu say Isa no okobo on the 20 year and say ewo Egypt he say ya no Barcelona for say omu ntimi nsa na owo option bi wo mu omu nyina omu nyina call loan into Barcelona into from a Dreams Academy into the omu nyina say omu dey cross shame say they have a buying clause ewo dey no into Barcelona for this and say Isa no although he's good no they are not for him right now until account do no Isa no I hope them say he's coming back to Ghana see Barcelona fan sign so because yangu ye because no Dreams FC no get okreku team no ti we push ya boy dey or talent no basenka nka for academy mpapa bi mu ya creative bi bisa na nka na mu nyina wo as a pool bia ko yegumu ni ye bia ko develop ye anti kene Barcelona ko bobi because Barcelona nkwano they give them a chance oh Pedri Gavi San Kran no Yamal no nyina no they all play for La Masia right omo mu nyina free buy they give them chance to play so they didn't just say come is a chance to play this guy is talented we all saw him under 20 he young ball obo but they decided not to do that because the system in yet so and I was my boy no because not the chance I also do be shining there but rather no he's coming back to Ghana. I mean, Ghana almost have about Dreams FC. I don't see the future be going forward for him. Unless say be Europe one before we team before for be ever solumu and I say be other team be fan be a second division and third division be fan for now. No more so gumu no there because born is a talented good footballer. Obeti me a bombo pa coach. Inti say I rose you know as I'm making air but this way is what it is. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. And nobody say who's which is Uchini Sana Nakwe. Inti I saw no. But so in a place for ya or rejected but before then met also crown on Mr. Won't me and subscribe my Star Sport GH. We just together me show ya. But more than na subscribe mami nothing so oba no like it amami na afin so no wa share ama foforo na foforo so share na omu pia ko wo share before I be share no cho wa say please share this for me na omo so nye de omu timi share na nkwani mu sa na de no ye na ebetima boy nyina nti sa na de nyina nti say the more we share the better for us na afin so no won subscribe so na obo mo de no subscribe na malika kan Ghana for here I don't know say billion fees subscription no say bika o say no million subscription no a free until be akapre and you be ahwe then say we dey boa me say be a video am ye na woso no wonsaka bi right away nya fi na wo YouTube akohwe ana say bi a obi be ka kire ana obi epushi dia bro dem mo wonsaka bi dada sana de ntie ti bomodi ana ye wu yen so ana bomodi ana o mam thumbs up no na bia you fine sa be ntie ti you know it me ko me di no me ko so no ni na say I don't know you know sad players are me bo mudin onye me one because e dey see that they decided not to honor a national call before enti enye me one say sad same no ABC if you cry Jordan are you call the team captain no Minti I mean say Onobo Kobe because he's gonna be there to captain the team, but he's not gonna play. He chose not to play because he needs rest. Oh, let me tell you. Onukra one time will be a lesson. No, he's not as authoritative on bench. They don't come. Onukra at the same time. No, Onukra no believe say event saying he needs the rest. Then you have to say wow, no, Omo bought every week and the week out. Oh, break. See, why are you taking them to this cup? So almost bought another tournament. And the holidays now, Omo clubs, you know, leagues not by we na. Omo go jo ma home no. Omo go ja home no hifa. Oh, let me tell you. As I had you, because enche na preseason ever to so because August year you. August year na league ni such as say you know, nti akwan them the omo nya vacation so omo enjoy no. Omo sentiment nka. Oh, let me tell you. But the year per se omo so etimi nya hoden. So the beya omunti no omunne no omukuzo join bibia be perfect na omoto bomba mom clubs na a benefit on my Ghana so dey nyina so the that about my mother so am join me na fe yento media so na that am come about Stars Sports UH and every
mo thank you me club local 1 hour league.
Oh, okay.
Tame back when I made normal time na everybody on cries and started.
Oh, David. I can't be 12 minutes by me time na so anyway. Anyway, yeah, can we everything come sending so many aba. That's the most important thing. Yeah, and the umuno any come media no it's about Ghana any community cup na omuko bono England hono. So I can't watch them so many times. For the fans, I mean, they don't believe saying Ghana fa Black Galaxy na one Ghana no. And a local blast and uncobo. No musunya exposure ni bi. O musun ko meet top players ni bi. No musun ko abuche ni bi. No musun any experience no. Because I no cry no bit man omo mental you know psych are different. On the no. See the player be cry pra ni e free bi abishemu a. Sa player no already no. Wakọ akọkọ bobida. Nti no obenya sa kana exposure no. On the no. I mean, I perform more Magana for you. Woman, and say, Dr. Council can say, okay, Capres no crown also, you don't blast and only be more. And then I 25, 20 something. Omoba, Buko and Lanka, blast our border. Oh, training one of Bayanoko. Tell me for almost swan, not the same Black Galaxy, no. Come for Black Galaxy, no, for 11, not for 13, 25 man squad, not for Moko. Would you say, the same blessings here echo. And until 4 players are rejected, corner. They don't the normal top players are. You want to yet. Ubasui. Now, I say, who can answer Gaka? Sir, okay, as Mama, we Nigeria for no, dear. When the question of Ghana, Ebemwa, they don't see it as a friendly match and everything. They see it as a World Cup finals. It was a really gonna be a bit shallow quantity. Almost from place in with the exception of a saying Victor Osimhen, because Osimhen, the reason why here Oman friend because of the fact say a Turkish league, almost 1 more week to go. Until no one to be and a tournament no. Come on, league and a tournament so less than 1 week.
Yeah.
Until less than 1 year. And that's the only reason why they are maybe. Apart from that, no place everybody is available. It's Ghana so I also the place in Ababa. But up to today, I'm not gonna say that I'm waiting for squad list number 2. Squad list number 2 so more to go. The who players need ya omoko. Benjamin Sawi go to pay one Ghana near the results since we saw them. Omuye transit to Istanbul, Turkey near the omoko copy of Heathrow Airport. We saw them. But I'm waiting for final squad name by Adenta. The fact is players need PA you move and because of that, after no more England, walk over the other players there, all the mission. I'm saying what Black Galaxy no Ghana that. Why don't you just take them and only that way making answer almost answer what 3 players are all to stand by Ghana who Ancona any a friends a boy Kwampoku there and a Kojopoku say Kojopoku Kotoko when they and say be apart from 4 no, there could be mentino on man playing ticket no a omo de no afly ko akoka ho ba ankona ene eyi de aban de omo je omo Ghana ho ene ba ko bi ka ho omo je omo Ghana ho nti say sanity there why do you wait say okona say nkofo we no ma ni a pe bi no ho ana say ya fe we no akushem ene nti mti for squad na ma dada Ghana nti we a good we the mama me who what American people say organizing or say they what is going on?
Tiga, me na I say Adam Mikase. Yeni who say the positions are mama nkofobi with names keke. They don't go with, excuse me to say, the necessary wisdom now they need to enforce this job. They don't go with that.
Wow.
Come they are working. I have subio previous and common sense.
Yeah.
Very common sense. The old kind are good. The other kaka kind are good. And then at the same time, Kofu be criticizing one certain place. Be say they should be in the field of play and I say with the team. Controversies be brave one. And can any this also sign your money now?
Oh yeah.
Some players no one point justify what I say. No be a tournament in one game. Tournament in be able with his strength and weaknesses. Or does he have to be with a blaster? Because World Cup na mo pakolo a tournament.
Yes.
And one game. And you had come with the testing. What was the controversy be brave the day you? Yeah. So bet me about so want me more. So bet me play part very vital. And this is the timer. Moment invitation.
Yes.
So Wabeka will be no lead the team in any area. Now for the new players now. More local no. Definitely. My friend say cry. Mo phobia. Mo feel say mo incorporate your be but mo very sure. And I mo time mo bomb match papa na ko train pa crave. Cause this is the tournament. I beto amamu to justify woman from here. Because more than 3 women one chance and you second chance than you say undo that part. Then players say what outside now. One mono the Kakudus new one could me a boba could sunti and me friend no. This is the time I say come on mechanic just 1 year. Call for no my a friend say plus or minus is falling in. Then senior players no we are willing to go with you no willing no so being willing now the no ball like I also ball bia but you no kasana they willing senior players have 4 no they can control them. Yes. With the are you there no kadede are you kwanka Jordan onko kobeka so kwagina home. And they don't too try to prove himself say I am there. Still I can play. And then you didn't qua or players be 1-2-1-2 bitches at the mark. One move is a more ya fighting or more from no. This is the time I'm going to test you or more possible. Say, you bet me and I say empty me. Then Mugo keep a money for free. More old ones, fair say, your dama in Nigeria, fair say.
Richard Foreign.
The Nigeria that ball Nigeria did call World Cup.
Oh, at Ziggy.
No, the other one no.
At Ziggy, Richard Foreign. At Ziggy, Munaf. Manova Sawan.
Manoff no.
Only Ziggy, you know.
They be tinti kokwo.
Oh, okay. Events.
No, what tank of phoning in our tournament too. So try to my bet me a son who said, our former answer me any bill. And answer me because when you want to see only were proving the point that this year. Or proving the point I brought game league in Ankasa. Or proving the point into your no qua. Your tournament in adequate justify the view. What try that one snippy swasher? So if you don't need them again, then you keep searching. Then you get the Samia J and then the Olele. Our high level. I just say be crana. Commentator like said you all band or said you all now. And then those were the days. There was a blaster pa. And to woman yanisa. No musa koma yam kataka muko kata sumwaso. Cause it's a place be moko dinapo moba bob mujlan crane mutun crane. Siga yen is amani.
Baby.
Yes, most of local place no we are very good na monya sure. More for monko. No more share outside for now because of certain place in Timothy for Momban. Mon freebie. Then you call the senior players no. No more you ready. Who feel so mean to me because the men training quickly no jano. If you are willing to come because of a so solid or solidify the place you say this place here me more behind me question. Say the pan so bobo.
They more come say FIFA na crumble no. And now organize this tournament you. He him say World Cup Basso. They've created this opportunity for you to try your players. That was the idea.
Say na making.
It countries you see I very strange you.
Cigaro.
I don't know my Ghana. I don't know why we can't use this common system media money.
Cigaro. If you say and you make some once I've started me can say and you call you by the name when it just say you won't answer. Doesn't people be move from somebody mama. They will come. With the positions in the mom. Bombay no troka. Akola crazy and chair. I don't know you know and air casse. That it's in an uncle crazy and chair great me make blaster selection.
Oh yeah.
And so and antisa. And antisa. One more no. Yamu my agenda. And a common sense. And akola crano the akola genosis because this is the opportunity for us to try players now. Ya discover omo front, including one person who bemuna. Me for mumba because of certain players. Ya use this moment in fan try womo. Wait a trying period for them pa. And so you had your moyano. Oh, Nigeria for money because someone make it sure said they prepare their people so that the second phase of the World Cup qualifiers no one lose match back cry.
Yes, almost chance of qualifying less. The way travel players now. Try and you know it's tournament for nation. If you come in a way, normally are born team
selection of
training session to be able to by then they call just because your friend we are
not taking any this is where a champion time near the near penu Brazil training by now best share one more hano also David Monsanko Munya ready to lift the cup almost the necessary training near Dibiomunya by 78 you're as a criminal lift the cup.
Yeah, I know great. Anyway, with the time, you know, my musa we na faka ho preko. Ghana for no contingent na omuko no. Players na nkasa no omuko no airport you so obia bag putano no otwi no. One bag and on backpack, right? But technical men ka ho. Omulo gauges omulo gauges mo ma bit ebi dey before omukwa dey gugu yi so eni yepia timi bisa mo say tournament amoko mu Finland Ghana haya Ecoland ha akobo 4 matches pero nti say no bebe ya wodi ko pede
Sigaro
na say as obi o tu kwayo say as obi o tu free one end to another place o msa be mu you know because and no man even grand bono anybody report no news mu no me hu ye no was it Ghana actually set a record. This is a history. now he sees as a bad history. Who be that?
Mr. And your man, I have convoy and I have calling in Ano. This about by rain, I could talk by rain. I'm a look at
It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, do I? Your mother call or to Benyan Yoma Atoma or bow the better in your mother.
Oh, Lord.
A general more dinner more than Quackuma stores. No, the only Ghana for Mr.
The American amounts in it. At the same time, you know, all the team originally Nanka England come. And England for a draw. But you see, England for also, I make almost call up almost more free a year, almost a tweet as friendlies. One European team and one African team. No much to Senegal. And another team from Europe, and North America, say one of the Scandinavian countries, you know. But my question is, say England for withdrawing from this, you know, even because of the fact that say colonial teams mean sample Jamaica, Ghana, and Nigeria woman. Yeah, how because only competence here, of course, back no matter what. They are only game. Tino and no as say any progress in more money because I don't understand the reason why only happy to play against Senegal. Why?
Cigaro, wouldn't English for only more lifestyle. One more lifestyle now, kind. Baba more better than dear, and your backers and I am your own book. So better no, and saying Germany shall open. Who better than Brazil open because Brazil you'll be able to say they can beat anybody. But say Ghana ni Nigeria ni Senegal, that's how better no friends say Jamaica better no England no. I want to me go here no baby a belly to say a besaki manager, a besaki coach, players being a be mobile. Controversy about who means English for so almost okay, the minimum say 1 year fire deal. They will form so can grow.
Oh yeah.
O come here ko ye mistake kitty me a store say hunu and was with sad teams way. And the one no. Your point your crowd so I really say look what can do fast as ruko. Enti media me ma dwene pa che me say. So one beba me ma be go manu asema tim bia so mba akopa kra ahye wo mu no. Omoma. And it's at the same time period, you know. I didn't hear no mukrom so moon to quayon. Yeah. And then at the same time period, the Moko will be neighbor friendly. The Senegal for almost better than ye. As I will say, already organized. I will organize it. So, one of that. So it's the easiest way to play. David, almost agenda, yes, on Betnoma. Krama metaphor na no. Wow. So, yeah, I'm a krama metaphor na no. So we are start wa so obona na so any day. Oye hu hwenye you atafro wa no we. Anyway, I have almost a video mama but and then second video ya. Omo jana say na afofo she man omo so ntie bi na obi ankoche. Na pe won subscribe so na blika kan no. Na subscribe mama. Free subscription yenye obi akapre. And say obi ahwe the word subscription na am say subscribe na mapopi hu a I'm say be charge you monthly be another when it comes to YouTube free. Just a video no yeah video in the now drop now was okay. That's the difference. The 70 bombardia uba be video say no e was say wa udo umia ina video no so I must subscribe no hit is our button keke. Now we are now so no one like it we say like so thumbs back from partial for the cost no so when you ho dia thumbs up and then you boa ama session no edmenyini ne akwanim ti sa no ma we na bi no ya boa Saspos DH net me akwanim dada course no be see hana o bi kapa ho maybe as my man tem siga we dey fache me and then they come besani mu pa na me baby am pese me nya omo ara na me nya omo no box to box this is the time I say omo kire say ye adwuma no okay. Because unya players no certain be unya that opportunity to sometimes yana me pe kwesi apia no. This is the time about to new set of players. Yes, that kwesi apia training there may be a offer new set of.
That's it. Maybe I did that.
But it's to be a working pa. I say no. Kakwesi apia ba sister new players nkwa. Let us say I want to list so onya kwantre wo mu. Entra wo mu. Oba be wie no boss wonya ba kwa na mienu. O be janga se kofo we kra mi omu nyina bio. They just were clear the mind, to clear the air. Now when the muko jina wana afa de wo ma mo di mani betu to mo so no wo ma ma na afa na mo jina wa ne ye frɛ we we so be ba na ko efra dom. Organize any organization.
Let me say that they me one crumble say kwesa piano. Onu kwa na we no assistant coach say we coach. Onu kwa ni more to scout less than Wouldn't say that Otuado was coming to present. No, Otuado, on say, because every time, no, Otuado, because every friend, no, a video analyst and scouting. See, only scout, I bet that the man, because a piano, Sabo, singing, could you never go? Meanwhile, nobody or no, we trainer scouting, or no moment coaching, or doing scouting. So, what's the difference? Why?
No, cigar, what was I want to say? A young one or no one on do money seeing Swasi a peon near peon. We are cook be the cook of fat Morano crab bombs out Otado on pen. What was I was that?
Oh, they can control him, and that's what they want. They need somebody they can control because among them, you know, Tobia, because you say, obey.
Enter, come book of any passer. Yes, garbage in, garbage out. That's the results you get. You got one will be with your mango manaso a ankada.
Because you have a Ifra Kunyanso or kind the same thing. Because I prepare them so one can direct, but a kind Sigakono. Okay, so they didn't let me do my job. One place them or no kind. And I use so saying. The first time I no or a Christian everything or can say or be say Christian in ABC form. Now my local speech volume. And I see also and 17. You know, say like can say farm cry. I don't call ya or move bomb money or guy all of a sudden rejecting to other ya or saying for say on third place be and for Munko. Also to be just idea. Say in some who because or no didn't the idea or funk of with merit. Monko funk of Faba. Some for Mumunenko. Place no more train around. You could depend there. Must on the no for defense setting. How?
I did win you.
That I only coach only building the team. Oh, only building the team. Only new now, also for different one in Kui. No, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. No coach. No, do uncle for no coach. Who now want 10 now? Bet so on for any by a coach.
Yeah.
That's a gay. Me no. What's the baby America? Sound your mind, any solution to that? Any solution? Accountability.
Yeah, solution is all.
So accountability. Do you imply that you know Ghana?
Oh, I mean, Ghana, the maintenance cry into accountability. As well, okay. Maintenance cry into accountability. Yeah, that, and Ra. KOD epen wasem so fi nsuta area mo e no pen wasem so okonu krom e be wo no na ye nti hose wo that hose wo that lumba right nti no kraketo bi wo nsuta ho e ho na e wo mi no ho na ya say lampo krache bi e fi wo no nti e ho no mu de ho ye tempe na sai kura na se no omo se omo ye konkonte ene bachi wo juma most of the time. Now, that a dane who in the bubu couldn't dead in banana fear one a wound, they say one granny on your one or two. A then you know who come in a boy for maybe I didn't say could be anti one. I'm so I go from you or the code or the code up when go for the seminary will be them here or more call from Ozibigua. Almost a day is see the dad. I'm saying, don't fear no. A deal over 100 years. And he wants to maintain a day. Set friends 7 to 7 to 7 to 7. I did deal over 400 years old. As I said, that's all. Who could Jita? then be a thousands of years, and they still they're better today. I'm going to say that it's pictures. Tell me I did be and so many maintaining. It doesn't surprise me. And then Keto say to say the Ghana with a perfect pictures. Meaning we own an assessment if we San Walker. I say Ghana with perfect pictures. Pack, you know. They say a picture. I mean, there. Maybe go for free. Or they bragging. Or they can near to say Rana. The Ghana has perfect pitches. Me pitch here almost body. Kufu booty. In way ebroso. Now me when you compare to her. Now a man ball and ra. Now head back pack on boss ball rana. Ah. What a carpet. Who don't carpet ground boy say and cry high say. There. It's a room. And I'm gonna do that. The first person see an next week. Program at the Babano. But I'm for a year cranny who said the number basic corner.
Yeah, and come up, so we be sample.
Yeah,
we both it was a nice. And
the academy and the son of Pupimu,
Ohio, so
yeah, so like I said, okay, fine.
But many that was sending me picture. Okay. That's beautiful.
Some years almost up a year near the end. I'm so all over Monday or something like
that. We should not the best baby or but it was nice. And I mean, you see, continue at a very good will. Maybe I could see and say I could see respect. Yeah, I said, for what I'm ready about marriage. Yeah, yes, so just next week, Saturday, same time. Like today, we show up on my TV because wow, free, wow, was prepared to go back, and I say who try to advise someone else somewhere or whatever. Whatever, be a bit me and be free.
Yeah, but I was okay. Say same time, but the will have nothing about some for no until Canada. They should be the same. At same time, Americans in time being to time, you know,
American time, Eastern time near 2:00.
Okay.
2:00 Eastern time, 2 p.m. And the name of the show, no see the life. Now after the life, no whatever topic, a tuasu. The tuasu here say is marriage important. We're going to continue with that. Because it has so many connotations. You're breaking it down. This very line is marriage important. You've been holding now for about 4 sessions.
Okay.
And Sana and this year was there. The Enra Coco Drew said, a dear near Beya, a Bema Warrior, Etimia Kosu. And he started with the word commitment. Commitment near kind near see yapa. If it's a commitment, wow cram, I will crown. Wako fire you do a bontino, a teacher, because you are committed to only your wife. You can't in and they buy say there's a health wise in the bois. We know how committed to wife when you said the baby, the wife is there for you, or also committed to you, and the husband or who be a bontia or who be a bonti or your flash itself now brushing off the mind. Because when you talk when it we choose to the open. And he's not sharing that person with anybody, and then you'll make sure that the cross obia and share or no. And that is a perfect commitment. It's supposed to be mutual from nipa meaning. Then we jump on to respect. Say be free and we'll be all crab on thing or say be or cut some funny a funny one. Say be a very, very stinky. I wouldn't even like to hear. Obi also a cousin funny kunua and then on names so nipem or back can be a big good and fano. A general no. Ye can was them say our real because na say boo man nipani mistake crowd on tiafanya as a can be can train and you go both sides into ni enra near the whole name na
okay after that you how Obi asene ya be mo say susu na is all my information too much. next week.
Me master
my phone is.
Kaje nipa cross one China the ba le doso.
So interesting. Yeah, information to my teacher so cry next week na na.
The bano a different. I'm different line. Like no make dedication. No, obia abroad. And you do respect.
They know it's Saturday actually, right?
Yeah, they Saturday. And to me that you mean me that
and no has nothing to do with.
Yeah, try wunti nyame aluma Saturday. That's ane ebeshia na fe ahwede ye de betu. And we are ever ready, prepared. Yeah, prepared program not to until you have any bet nothing. Yeah, Canada. Yeah, try to bring you up the next stage. The next stage is there. The next one, subsequent ones. You know why? And you damasi. Mon ya na ma subscribe. And then here ya pa mon subscribe, mon like, na mon share, so that binum benye bina program. Let me akoso na edimu. Na the time biano we will be on the air. Imi damasi. Damasi.
Anyway, before I ever saw this, I remember program no the top 4 players, you know. I know be so the same person, no say you know, say now 4 players I was say omo rejected blast ako number 1 there Thomas Partey Arsenal better person can want some ka me bom nyina dey wi a na the obeka no kan omo rejected say omo ma be medical kan say best omo bre because league no wa na omo caps be in Champions League no na dey some omo boko holiday ko joma home no what's that from some combo Unity cap I think say na and so this week here so me was so omo holidays na so enche no mo ko fence omo team so side omo ko we fence the following week here yes I be omo holidays no it's about just 2 weeks but the following time na happen no June you know na ye de mo ko fence pre trip to on the mission omo number 1 Thomas Partey, number 2 Antoine Semenyo, number 3 number 3 Kamadin Sulemana and so in what film or Southampton and papa against Arsenal. Name is a boy no boy with Arsenal side defense way needs to see 20 or this guy we have a prospect. After my JD some for table and this is the first because me time you know
me penasem kratin me nka say Kudus nyi me ball no Omoni Argentina na me hu se bo ni nimbo pa.
Yeah.
And Uruguay, sorry.
And Kudus Mohammed so reject call no. Amafo be can say Sila Obeba how. Now Obeba no more there. What's the point? Jordan Sila Jordan so ka ho na Jordan so no. But Jordan there I'm saying the criminal Obeba ability team no. But so Bobby no there. So omo. And you know, but he's gonna be there as a leader, no, as a captain to lead the team. But seriously, minim say be one match be there, that will be fine. So for soldiers say Kudus so maybe that's what he will do. But tournament now, you know, no dear. I'm say 3 players the man is no Bakura, and Thomas Partey, Antoine Semenyo, Kamadin, and you know, that's where we are. But me, you know, and I support them 100%. What's the point? Mo fa bi no replace o no so mo bi ni mo dada ti wo no mo tournament way for what o dey assess o man say dey president no ma bobo fi area call world cup nyina ba no me afi na be wo mo bobo you know them already it that they kaka can make sense can they no say na ma for fi say o mo dey can you quite this opportunity to talk to Baba Rahman to come and play for this tournament now o mo show na Ghana for go you know say so bono mo dey pa but the no be nti o ma this is the time out of Ghana, we know Europe, only Ghana. Somebody no Kobe, no signing. All the channel. Now I can't tell you will be because also no, I believe 100% say he wants to go to the World Cup. All the oh, you know, to say now, I mean, see that for years so now, yeah, so na me there.
Yeah, do na me kind. Me
for the munti asem.
I had no munti there. Pundits make can wo media about them no mo tapu into excuse me to say the wisdom of other people or more thoughts because I is so glaring I did be obi criticize the piano you have to find an opportunity to say rectify the situation. Let them know, say, this is what it is. You can't do it by yourself. You have to justify it. Justification in the abbey. Play a duo, my friend, and uncle for can watch them. This is the time. Players be brave. A bit of controversy, one more, I penny, I old. Tournament, not enough could be no more be justified. Maybe you know be a because they saw it, you win the strength and any weaknesses, or your faith, or your faith. No more because your tournament. I never about 3 matches. About 3 matches to be me no abo and about because about crowd went to me and way. The business so Adamu expecting no bomb ye sending you not because I'm a top star. And you have to justify it by me who hour. Minimum criteria modity one more. One more use. No ready now, like we said. One can say the way I must choose one call for money team Black Star. Questionable. And how do we expect that one mobile any kicking? Any day I can yama a friend say, ye tear for no more, and when ye any adventure. That's a obini no about Nicasano between the pressure to no swap. I was a change beba. Now, many years or Mutier because of Mutier is a manka. And get criteria GFA for credit chairman. Come on, rectify situation in the data. They won't.
Dada, and ye no Mutia some a stubbornness, unbelievable said Domayano. And yet, and they want to make it look as if say, yeah, the only sound was almost sana, a defeat. Almost to them, no. So, Mutia was a long far. They see it as a defeat. See, they will stand on the engine to the end. And this is Ghana's story.
Not say.
This is Ghana's story. That's the way Ghana is. Ghana tears Ghana to understand that that's where our mentality is. I didn't know saying yet. And so, yeah, man, maybe I make it way. Whom you know, our Ghana, and yet, and then the corruption in Ghana. Next, or by a baby and escaping to your business, good work for. Whom you know, Aquano, when a quarter and the money, and yet, it's not with the quarter that command. A contract, no, I was saying the money from Mano, yeah, many people for. Some money, no more, man, and so you're first one, not normal. I didn't normal. You're first one, not normal. Because he said, is a G2 a defeat in the neighbor was need the anyway, that was it. So the one Buana, it is a baby. Let me never say, Pinso, baby, you know. I was saying to me, and I'm also quiet. I'm for Pinso also. But I was saying, time national day. I was saying to me, a job, Yakan, no be so. To me, the winner must say. Until never buy next year, was here. But next week, you know, America cano. Somewhere for it, I'm for some, all for real. I remember, I'm never being come out the life. So, and no, I'm not like I say, make catch and say, Saturday, you know, now, Camilla, come and so now, you mean come off our race and what else here. About Ohio, until no, never boy. Because I did that, you know, because I over the weekend, no. Now, yeah, who and she said, oh, and you know, a bit of anafa. And since all my test is over Chapa, America, you know, anyway, till the day, and I never have. See, everybody next week, ever say, I have for anything when I'm the winner, must say, God bless you all. Next week, ever say, now, it didn't come on. And Sana and I could say, Ghana bless, I will hope for the best for you. Mukwi a fire is in the name of Ghana. But Mukudi and Kugunsua, you've been I, man of marketing, sorry, and I'm winning for so. What they find the cano. Yeah, fans. What can we do? The bit my the paper anybody. But Bonesoba, Bomosobo, Sana didn't say on the Michel. Yeah, the woman say, God bless you all. Dada, ever say, yeah,
and I'm the Massimo.
Yeah, and I'm say,
subscribe on like in my message. I mean, come in now. Bye bye.
That's it. Thank God. Thank you all.